EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go in Western New York. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
They're on the 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
At the 21-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On 3rd down, Jackson forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Throwing Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And the Bills are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. That's taken in, it's James Cook. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pick.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Bills. 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
To the 5-yard line.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Middle. Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Draymond Jones getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Bills.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Terrell Bernard on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Ball
9.
on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Round 80!
Allen goes with the pump pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Allen to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Buffalo.
Touchdown Bills.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Forced out wide. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. And And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Jackson from the gun on third down. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. One quarter in the books. The Bills with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Allen working from the pistol. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Bills. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So backs up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Jackson looking to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 48-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. He'll swing this one out to Cook.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 46, here's second down and 4. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Buffalo.
Good for the Bills.
On the ball, on the ball, on the ball.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
What's that?
Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Ready? Go.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
I really like what I see out of this defense. Definitely playing with a little bit more sense of urgency, especially after falling down here in the first half. They desperately needed that sack, and they got to just continue to get stops and get off the field.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is caught. And the Bills are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Bills. First down.
The ball comes out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
To the air on second, and Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens get back in it. It is 21-7. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Second down and 8. From the gun, here is Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
8 yards to go.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Rajante Wester deep for Baltimore. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
You see that?
Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Jackson's pass. Intercepted.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Look out!
Play action. Here's Allen. In trouble, and down he goes. Travis Jones in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal.
A 34-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Bills going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Johnson now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 37-yard
So,
line.
from the 37, here's second down and 2. On second down. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Gain of 10 yards.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Look out!
From the gun, Josh Allen. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson now. Now a screen set up for Henry. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. Into space. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 90 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Loop to add the extra point. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job. Not only
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. John Jenkins in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
Round 80!
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. but they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
At his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
That one good for 26 yards.
At the 26-yard line.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
Middle.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. We're going to go right back to Henry. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Matt Milano there to stop him. 3rd down, they need 5.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man, right side, he's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson now on 2nd down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll send Flowers in motion. 2nd down, Jackson. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. Jackson. Flush to his right. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it will be fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Quick slant into the hands of Shakir.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target.
Incomplete.
Third down coming up.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle by Draymond Jones. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing, that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
3rd and 7. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 27
That's good for 27 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Mitchell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
$3.19. What's that?
1st and 10, and it's Allen. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
What's that?
From the gun, here is Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
He gets this complete to Shakir. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
At the 11-yard line.
What's that?
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
$180.
Allen gonna throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now a shot down field for Samuel.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back, and he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Allen. The pressure's too much, and he goes down. Namde Matabike. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Round 80.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Allen now off the bootleg. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
They'll run it with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 25. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one broke it up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
So it's a win here for the Bills. And it was thanks in no small part to their defense. They forced the opponent into 5 turnovers, just stifling them drive after drive. That was the story of this game. Our offense did more than enough. They're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.